Segregation. Lost my identity. Grew up, went from that point to the 6th grade, and that's when segregation was at its highest. I was at Hanley Middle School. The white kids had been in YMCAs all their lives. We was in the backyard playing basketball. We was excluded from the clubs. So they had fundamentals and we did not. We had raw talent, they had fundamentals. When we would go in there, we didn't know the geometry or the trig. They did. They had tutors. We was too busy watching Fat Albert.
That's right.
We were too busy listening to how Fat Albert taught. Our dialect wasn't the same as theirs, unless you was in a school that taught you that. And that was during the segregation. They tried to make us come up, and we had been prepared to be up. Lost identity. I know some of you think it's a great thing, and maybe it is. But one of the sons of segregation, they almost lost me. They almost lost me. Until one day, being lost, not having the same dream or the same feeling, I dreamed of coming together, white and black men. I dreamed of coming to the school, shaking hands with a white brother, and they would never shake your hand back. You see, I was taught by a pastor and his wife, my mom and dad. I was the son of a segregated situation. I didn't realize that wasn't the real world. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? My daddy taught me to love, to forgive, to move on. But when I got to school, I'm hearing the race word. To the point where when I heard the race word, I didn't know what it meant. Because I was trained by men and women of God. But I came to a school that was segregated. Amen. Hostility was brewing everywhere. I didn't know what that was. And you know what? Some of your children don't know what it is today. I'm trying to love because Jesus told me to love. I remember the sunshine band classes. I remember the youth meetings where the teacher would tell us that we're all equal. I remember them reading the word of God to me, telling us that we're all equal. But I'm a son of segregation. Yeah. It was hard for me to hear Sunday morning's message and then come down to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I'm the son of segregation. I didn't know which one was right. Was it the God that you're teaching me about? Or is it the world that I'm living in? The son of segregation. You got to understand this today. It creates the spirit of confusion. This is why our children are messed up today. They don't know which way they're going. They don't know who to believe and who not to believe in. We didn't know. We didn't know. Then when it's time for somebody to be important, they had all the PTA. Let me tell you, some of you moms and dads, they never get involved in your children's life. Let me tell you what it means to be a church addict. Somebody who's saved and spiritual and filled with the Spirit. And your children, you never go to a PTA meeting, you never get involved in your children's social circle. Then when the basketball team get new uniforms and your child is not included. When the football team get new cleats, your child is not included. When the books are voted on to come into your school, your child is not included because you don't have the time. Your children is just like I was, the son of segregation. Who was really creating it? It really wasn't just the system